Hi, welcome to How to Repair. Today I'm in a city called Guelmim, and Guelmim is the gateway to the Sahara. I'm with Youssef, who owns a shop called Possideo. Poseidon, correct? Possideo. His family own multiple shops in the city, and the city has a population of about 90,000. And to me, this is like being a kid in a candy shop. Let's go in and have a look. Okay, we're here in Youssef's shop and I'm amazed at how many spare parts that he carries. He has so many spares, it's incredible. And we're going to have to break this down into categories. Tell me, Youssef, what is the most common items that you sell in the shop?
It's all spare parts.
All spare parts for...
Appliances.
Yeah. A lot of people use gas cookers here, and I notice in the selection that you have here that you have all the jets. You don't only have the jets, you have the burner caps, spark igniters, and also all the small switches that you would normally have on the ovens. A lot of the appliances are from Turkey, yeah?
Yes, Turkey, Italy, China.
You got the Chinese infestation, yeah, okay. Do you notice that appliances now, your family has been in the business how many years?
It's my father. My father started this business in 1975.
Which would be about the same time as I started.
Yeah.
Okay, Youssef, one thing I want to ask you. I see that you sell so many spare parts for cookers. You've also got washing machine gearboxes, many refrigeration parts as well. Are you noticing in Morocco today that appliances are not lasting as long as they used to? Like when your father first established the businesses, appliances would last 20 to 30 years. But today, appliances are not lasting as long?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So we have the same problem in different cultures. Okay, Youssef, I'm like a kid in a sweet shop here. And firstly, I'm going to start talking about cost of spare parts compared to the United Kingdom, America and European countries. And I've had the privilege of talking to you now over the last couple of days and understanding so much more about your industry within Morocco, the appliance industry. Could you just bring out some of the jets, please, so I can actually... Now, these jets, 40s or 50s, whatever size they are, you told me that these you sell to the general public at 4 dirham?
Yes, 4 dirham.
That's 30 pence. For a jet.
Yeah.
The cost of the jets, I can't even buy them in the United Kingdom as trade, yeah, for anywhere near that price. I mean, a jet in the United Kingdom would cost somewhere in the region of £3–4 each jet, and you're selling them for 30 pence. Unbelievable. Can you bring out a spark igniter? How much is this over here? This is a 4 or 5? This is a 5, yeah, and you have a 4. And how much are these?
This is 50.
50 dirham, so that's about £4 for a spark igniter.
Yes.
And the 5?
60.
60, so that's £4.50 thereabouts.
Yeah.
Incredible. You also have cooker knobs.
Yes. Yes.
I've seen a lot of people buying these over the last few days. These are coming in from Turkey?
Yes.
Yeah, so Turkey is the major supplier on a lot of spare parts here?
Yes, yes.
Right, okay. And you have so many different types of burner head here, and all the gas fittings as well.
Like
And of
this.
course you have packs. Give me an example. What is the price of that pack?
This is 120 dirham.
120 dirham, which is £10 for the whole kit. What can I say? Okay, Youssef, I also noticed that you sell selector switches. Could you bring a few to the table so we can have a look at them?
Yes. I have a lot of selector switch.
Okay, and let's have a look at some of these. I recognize these. These are EGO.
Yeah.
This is a make called
Haraba. Yeah,
Turkey.
Yes.
This one is
Chinese.
Chinese.
Yes.
Chinese again. And this one also Do you know where that
Chinese
is? Chinese. Right, okay. So we have a 4-pole selector switch here. How much is this?
This is 20 dirham.
20 dirham.
Yeah.
And this is the Chinese one, and this is?
This is gypsum.
Yeah.
It's 30 dirham.
30 dirham.
Yes.
And this is the Turkish one?
Yeah, 40 dirham.
40 dirham.
Yeah.
And the EGOs?
Yeah, this is expensive selector switch is 150 dirham.
One expensive selector switch, 150 dirham. That is about £11 for a 20 gate. Yeah, okay. Now, one of the things I want to ask you, these are popular seller, yes?
Yes.
Do you understand the difference in construction between these? I've done a video recently which is about selector switches, where we were testing selector switches from all over the world, testing the Turkish selector switches, testing the Chinese selector switches, and what we noticed is a lot of the selector switches were failing because of the contacts inside.
Yes.
They don't use coated or silver contacts on the actual points, and because of the ampage, it causes them to burn out. The video you want to see is the Gotak video, and I notice you don't have any Gotak switches here at all.
No.
No? Okay. Youssef, what I'm going to do for you is, I've got your email address now. I'm going to send you the contact for Gotak, because you might find their switches much better than some of these Chinese and Turkish switches.
Okay.
Okay, Youssef, I notice that you have some elements here.
Yes.
What is this of?
This for oven, old oven.
Old ovens.
Yeah.
What other oven elements do you sell? I notice that you have also a fan oven element down there, and they're base elements, and that looks like a grill element.
Yeah.
These are popular or not so popular?
Yeah, it's popular.
These type of elements are popular, but what about the fan oven element that's behind there, not the round one?
It's not popular.
Not popular over here.
Yeah.
Most people in Morocco, they are using the conventional type electric oven that you see that's manufactured by Sahara?
Yeah, yeah. Sahara, Sultan.
Sultan?
Yes.
Any other makes?
Yeah, have Itimat.
Never heard of. These are all Moroccan companies.
No, it's imported by Turkey.
It's from Turkey, so a lot of the ovens are from Turkey.
Yes.
But also in Morocco, Sierra. What are the Moroccan brands that you know quite?
Sultan.
Sultan and Sierra.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's just curiosity. A base element. What is the cost of that?
This 150.
150.
Yeah.
£10.
Yeah.
Okay, and
This double 220.
220.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Okay, Youssef, I have been to many places as I've come down through Morocco. I've had the privilege of going to a small shop in the north, and I've also been to one of your biggest superstores, which is Electroplanet. And I noticed in Electroplanet that they had a lot of automatic washing machines, but in the small shops, they had a lot of the twin tubs. In this town, what do people mainly use?
It's used twin taps and automatic.
Twin tubs and automatics.
Yeah.
It's traditional for the people to, you were saying, to use twin tubs more than the automatics, and that is to conserve water.
Yes, and it's together. It's summer and winter. In winter, use automatic.
Right. Why would people use, to spin the clothes?
Yeah.
Right, got you. What spare parts do you mainly sell? I noticed that you have some twin tub gearboxes, and outside you had all the belts for twin tubs.
Plaster, timer.
Yeah,
Have a timer, plaster.
right.
Yes, have a lot of people.
Yeah, and you have some pumps up here for washing machines. Also, I see some heating. What are these heating elements? They're out of solar water?
Yeah.
Oh, and you have the spin mats for them.
Yes. Bed.
Hoses. Just out of curiosity, 2-meter waste hose. How much is that?
This 40 dirham.
40 dirham. So that's equivalent to £3. And the waste hose,
35.
which is roughly £3 again. And the spin mat,
Yeah, it's 20.
20 dirham, which is £1.50. Yeah, I think a lot of engineers will be coming to Morocco to buy spares in the future. Also, have you got some? Can you show me the Egyptian gearbox and also the Chinese gearbox. And have you got the LG gearbox?
This one, LG.
That's the LG gearbox. Okay.
Egyptian,
That
Frisch.
Fish.
Yeah, Frisch.
Fish, right? And this is
It's also Whirlpool.
Whirlpool. I haven't seen a. This is for the top loader or the twin tub.
Yeah, twin tap.
This is for the twin tub. Whirlpool still make a twin tub.
Yeah.
You must send me the link to this because a lot of people in England have been asking for twin tubs because a lot of the manufacturers now with the automatics are not building machines as good as they used to, and machines now in England are really only lasting about 5 years and they're kaput. Yeah, it's cheaper for people to buy a new machine than to repair it. But with the prices that you sell parts in this country, I understand why so many people repair things. This is from...
This is for Chinese brand.
That's the
Yeah,
Chinese
square.
one. Right.
This one for Fitco.
And that one's for Fitco.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 11.
Right. Okay. That's fine.
Also have a timer.
Okay, so this is the program timer for the wash cycle. How many minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And that one is for controlling the spin.
Spain, yeah.
And this one's the wash.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I haven't come across these before. And these are for which make? The Chinese ones?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, Chinese.
Chinese, right, okay. So Youssef, we've had a look at the twin tubs and also the top loaders, and this is the spin units for the top loaders, but also the washing machine automatics that open from the front.
Yes.
What spare parts do you carry for these here?
I have a lot of spare parts for automatic and the top open.
Right, bearings?
Yeah, have the bearings like this.
Okay, and you have these bearings are sold individually.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the UK, for example, they're sold in kits. What about the seals?
Seals, yeah.
Yeah.
I have seals like this,
Right,
like this.
okay. Just to give me an idea, what are the prices of, that would be somewhere in the region of a 6206. What's the price of that bearing?
It's 45 dirham.
45 dirham, £4. And the seals?
Yeah, 20 dirham, this one.
Yeah, 20 dirham, which is about £1.80. And this
This
one?
big one, 45.
45, so that would be roughly £4. And do you sell in this country the spiders? You know the piece that
Yeah,
the shaft
they
goes
have
through?
spiders,
Yeah? Could I see a couple? Oh, I didn't realise we've got up top. Electrolux?
Yeah.
And this one made in Italy, that also looks like Electrolux.
LG.
AG?
LG.
LG?
Yeah.
What is the price of the LG Spider?
This one is 30 dirham. 300 dirham.
300 dirham, which is about £25.
Yeah.
Okay. And I notice you've got the small seal here. Have you got any? You've got another Spider over there. What's that from?
This one?
What make is this?
Yeah, this China and have Italian.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for what make? What make of machine?
Sierra.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
right. Okay, so
Yeah,
that
Sierra,
a lot of this Sierra washing machines that I have seen are Turkish.
Yes.
Right. Okay, and that would be the seal for that, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the price of this?
This 150.
150, which is about £10 for. It's either the machine is either made via Beko or Vestel.
Yes.
I've noticed that the Sierra machines, when I was looking at it in the last video, when I went to the superstore, I looked at the back of the machines on the Sierra brands because they also have a make called Royale, and that's Turkish as well.
Yeah, it's-
And these machines are predominantly made by Beko or Vestel in Turkey because they're the major manufacturers.
Same factory,
Yeah. Okay, thanks very much for an insight into that. You can put them all back. Okay, I also noticed that you sell a lot of washing machine pumps. We've got carbon brushes here and door locks as well. Coffee equipment, including the heating systems. Do you mind if I open?
Yes, you can open.
Okay, I'm really curious here. These are
This is LG
LG.
carbon.
Okay, and that's the inserts to go into the holders. How much are these?
This 40 dirham.
Okay, I'm going to say nothing.
Yeah.
Would these be for
Whirlpool.
Whirlpool? Standard tags, again with the holders.
Yeah.
How much?
70 dirham.
70 dirham, £6. Excuse me while I fill my pockets. Also, the door locks here, we have this and this.
This one 70 dirham, this one 90 dirham.
90 dirham, so that's for the, what make?
Yeah. This Chinese.
Yeah, I know it's Chinese, the manufacturer, but for what make is this
Yeah,
one?
this Electrolux.
Electrolux, most of the Electrolux ones. And how much did you say?
90 dirham.
90 dirham.
Yeah.
That's about £758. I'm going to say no more. I don't want you to upset me too much. The pumps also, that's a standard twist lock, universal,
Yeah.
Alco pump.
Yeah, have alcohol.
Yeah. Go on. Break my heart.
90 dirham.
90 dirham. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say no more. Youssef, I'm going to empty my van.
Yeah.
And I'm going to come here and just take the shop back to England.
Yeah, welcome.
Unbelievable. And lastly, I would like to discuss refrigeration. In countries like Africa, you repair much more than we ever do. I noticed just here that you've got 407, 134A, 600A, R22.
Yes.
You also over there have the small gas bottles. Yeah, and you also have the thermostats as well.
22.
22. How much is the 600 here, just out of curiosity?
100, it's Italian brand, maybe 80 dirham.
80 dirham for 750 milliliter. I'll put the prices up on the screen. No, Joseph, don't upset me anymore.
70 dirham.
70 dirham. Okay. Also, I noticed at the front here, and is it okay if I pull one out?
Yes.
I mean, the level that you go to in these countries to repair refrigeration units, that's the condensing plate at the back. I mean, most of the repairs that are done in England nowadays are nowhere near to the level that you do them in countries like here, because it's too expensive on labour. The cost of living is so high. But just give me an example. How much is a plate like this?
500 later, it's 250 dirham.
250 dirham, about £20 for a back plate for a refrigeration unit. Is this for commercial or domestic?
Yeah, domestic and commercial.
Domestic and commercial. And then you have small ones for a fridge or possibly a chest freezer?
Yeah.
Would it?
Yeah, freezer and domestic.
Right, and how much is it?
This 70 dirham.
70 dirham, £6. Incredible.
125 liter.
125 litre. We don't measure things in that way. In England, everything is by the model of the machine. So if you wanted to buy a component for a machine, you would use a model number to obtain the correct part for the machine. Over here, you have a tendency to repair what you can because it's affordable. And one thing, have you got any good engineers you know of in this town that are worth visiting?
Maybe.
Yeah? Okay, we'll have a look at that later. Thank you very much for that. I also noticed that you have a lot of the cooling fan motors, and also, where did I see them? One of these cooling fan motors, just one. So this is the cooling fan for a chest freezer or display system. This is a 33 watt. I know that I sell these for about 20 to 25 pound, the universal ones. Break my heart. How much over here?
90 dirham.
90 dirham, which is about £8. Incredible. And I also saw some thermostats. You have the electronic ones, and also just give me. Have you got VT9 or Danfoss 3?
Yes. This is Danfoss.
That's a Danfoss 3, is it? And
Fix.
go on, Danfoss 3 thermostat. How much?
Danfoss. This one, 90 dirham.
90 dirham, £8. And
This one, it's expensive. 120 dirham.
your version of expensive and my version of expensive are two different things. You do the electronic ones as well in this country?
Yes, I have.
Yeah? Put them back so you don't lose where they got to go. I'm sorry to mess your shop up.
Okay.
Absolutely incredible.
This one, electronic.
Where? Oh, yeah. Now, I've also done some Elitech conversions. Okay, so that's a standard AKO. They use these on the commercial stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. Most of these are made in China nowadays, although we have different brands coming from Turkey and so on. What is the rough cost of a single relay?
This Acco made in Spain.
Yeah.
This 350 dirham.
350, yeah, about the same price as the UK. It's amazing, some components are roughly the same price, other components are just ridiculously cheap. Thank you very much for showing me them. And the cooling fans. Right, just a quick curiosity, how much is this?
This 70 dirhams.
70 dirham for the cooling fan. Incredible. And you've got all the anodes here for the water tanks. Of course, the water is very hard here. Would you call the water hard?
Yeah. It's hard here.
Yeah. So they sell a lot of these.
Yeah, a lot of
These should be replaced in things like water heaters, and solar systems have larger systems, but these need to be replaced every couple of years. He's going fetching elements for water heaters and the thermostats as well. Just out of curiosity, how much are the thermostats?
50 dirhams.
For the thermostat, okay. Yeah. Lovely, thank you very much. You have a customer behind you. After spending a couple of hours with Youssef going through the whole of the domestic appliance industry here in Morocco and understanding the spares, the one thing that comes to mind is this is old school repairing. Parts are affordable, labour is affordable, and new machines are still expensive in this country. Youssef has explained to me that the machines that are being sold today are not of the same quality as when his father first established the business back in 1975.
Yes.
And you know, the one thing that I get out of all this is there is a whole culture of repairing appliances. Youssef, I would really like to thank you for all your time today. I'm going to now go and explore some of your other family shops to have a look at what appliances they're selling. And you told me out here there is another appliance place up the top. So we're going to have a look up there as well. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, as that's what keeps us going and able to make these videos for you. And I hope this gave you a great insight into Morocco and North African culture when it comes to domestic appliances. Thanks for watching.